guys. Welcome. We are doing some more of the 0.3.4 testing. So, yeah, we will see hmm, what we can get into here. So, let's let's see. Um, there we go. That's a little bit better. Um, okay, so I see we're having a little issue here. I wonder what that's about. I am in windowed mode because I'm having some issues with um some buffering in full screen, so we're in windowed full screen. But I do see we have a little block there at the bottom. Let's see. Da, da, da. Yep. So unfortunately, it's not gonna let me do anything about it. See if we can't split the difference here. Okay. So, what, no specific plans for this stream. I do have the looting loadout going on right now. So we can kind of run around and just see what's what. Last night, I did have an issue. I was about 2 hours into the game, and I ran into an issue where I no longer had the ability to fire any weapons just out of the blue. And I also lost the ability to switch. So I had a pistol last night, and it would not allow me to switch out between between weapons there. And I had empty hands. So I also had I think an MP5. I tried to switch that out, and then I came up with empty hands, just completely empty hands. So no knife, no nothing. It was different. I've never experienced that before. Obviously, we are on an experimental server, so let's look at the map and see if there's yeah. So there's some guys in here. Looks like one person, maybe two. So it looks like maybe we got a couple folks in here. Yeah. So yeah, we are on the PVE server, just running around testing things. So maybe what we'll do is we'll try to hit some of the safes, the ones that I can get to. So like Louisa, maybe the Kate safe, uh, the Fanny Paradise safe there. So we'll take a look at that. There's not too much more really that specifically that we can test for. We're really just kind of looking for um, just different bugs and things that we can find. So I will run through sort of what I would normally do on like the daily, if you will. So we'll get into a quick loot run here, and I don't want to start off way away, so we'll just start off simple and easy.
Raven dispatched, moving to base camp.
With a ride to Kilo 1. So, if you've seen any of my videos previously, you know, normally I'll start way up in the corner and kind of circle around. Obviously, you don't have to do that, so there are legs, if you will. So, we'll start with the one of the closest ones, probably the closest one. So,
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
Jump into it here.
Ready up, we're taking off.
So let's see, we had, oh, no, there he is. So he's at Titan, and the other guy's over there at Diamond. We'll just see what we can get into. Never really know what
Get ready. 1 minute.
we're gonna run into.
We're getting close. 30 seconds.
So it does look like looks like we're streaming a lot more smoothly. Looks like the live is actually live, so it's working out pretty well here. So we're gonna head off west, if you know kind of the run that I do here. Hanging out with got my boy with me over here today, playing around on his Kindle. So we will try to we'll just kind of hit everything along the way. Try not to cherry pick too much, and get into everything really. Because why not, right? Alright. Hello, sir. It almost looked like we missed him. But we'll have to look when we go over there and check them. I'm pretty sure we were right on that guy. See if we got any bushwhackers over here today. Looking alright. So things are going to be a little bit laggy in game probably. We are on the experimentals, so there is that potential. Going into the food and drink haven over here. Nice. Yep, alright. Moving on, we're going to end up using that thing right now. Hello. What do we think? You think that guy's gonna try to take us out? How close can we get waving at him, do you think, before he just starts shooting at us? Oh, missed him on that one. Oh, you know what? Whatever. We'll pay attention next time, I guess. We'll pass. We will pass on that one. Heading up the road here to the BK band camping. So definitely, I don't really didn't plan on doing a live during the day today, but I was looking back at some of the VOD videos and noticing that the like the stream would cut out and buffer and stuff. So I've been playing around with different settings and testing to see what was causing that. I watched a few videos and looked on Reddit and different Discords and things to see folks that have experienced the same issue. I should have shot me off the jump there, fella. Anyone else ever do that? Like, you just pop a corner and AI will get the jump on you, and then you just sit there and see how long it takes for them to actually start shooting at you. I'm curious sometimes like that, but yeah, I played around with some settings and did some test streams inside of OBS where you can basically um, it, OBS goes through the motions of streaming without you actually live streaming. So I fairly certain we missed that guy. Not 100% sure, but it felt like a miss. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we missed him. But we got him that time. That's for sure. That's what do we got going on here? A little bit of a bug. That guy seems okay. Oh, It stopped. Nobody over here today? You see that? He was bugging out. So I can barely see this guy. So we're going to hit him first. Oh, we're bugging again on that guy. And I feel like if there was somebody over here, they probably would have come at us by now. No? Okay. It could have been this guy. Maybe we did. Maybe we did hit that one guy. I don't know. He would have been at because he walks the road. So what was that? What was that? Huh? Not sure. We do have the old earplugs in too, so kind of hard to hear. Uh oh. Sound like he's in a house, doesn't it? Or inside a structure somewhere. So this guy is a little bit bugged here. Try crouching. There we go. Alright, let's see. Could be in this house. We'll buy that. $5. $5 is $5. You know what they say, right? That'd be my guess is he's in here. Found him. Nothing good thus far. Okay, we'll pass. We'll pass. Bruh. That's my boy over there. He's hanging out with me. Nope. Nope. Okay. Nope. So no one roaming the field today. Fine by me. $370. Not great. Better than nothing, but not great. So, certainly better than skipping that room altogether, but okay, so we're gonna swap these out here because these are better. As you can see, 24 no hydration drain versus 14 no hydration drain. So we'll hang on to them, but we will rock the better ones for sure. All right. I'm curious. It's interesting that this door's open. I mean, there are other players on the server, but not really near us. Huh. How interesting. What you got, fella? Nope. Yep. Okay. All right. There you go. So that much delay is how much you get. Sometimes you just don't know until you know, right? And now we know. Oh, come on. Clicked on that twice. Alright, he's bugged a little bit. Pass on the bamboo. Alright, so we're getting some bugs on the bodies. Okay. Did not have this yesterday or the other previous day of running on the test server, so not real sure what the deal is there. Alright, where was our guy? There he is. 32 bucks. Okay. Okay. You guys are curious about this house here, if you want to call it a house. This is what is inside here. A briefcase. You can see we did find a tracker there. And that's going to be a bag. So you can find loot in here. So skip it if you want. Don't skip it. I don't know. You do what you do, man. You do what you do. We will now head over to the paradise. The paradise. Fanny Paradise. So we hit the house on the road and banned camp it, and this is what we're looking at. So we got 2 bars, a strike, a tag, CQA1, and this junk here, and $620. We'll keep moving. We'll keep moving. We'll hang on to what we got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll do a freshie there. Cause you never know with these FP boys up here. They be a little spicy sometimes. I think probably since we're going to be dealing with more than one guy at a time here. That's what she said. Uh, that we're not going to give these guys the opportunity. So we're just going to pop them as we see them. So we got 3 guys here so far. Well, we did. We had one right here and one right there. I don't know where they went. So, dogs are going. Oh, there's that guy back. Oh, he sees us. How'd he do it? How did he do it? Alright, dogs, come on. anybody's at my front door, they're gonna have to deal with it. Anyone else have this in their neighborhood? If you do live in a neighborhood, is the people that go around and do the like different services and stuff, where they'll park somewhere in a neighborhood and just walk the entire neighborhood. I live in a fairly large neighborhood. We get this all the time. We had like 3 guys come by yesterday doing like spraying for bugs and all sorts of stuff. It's quite annoying to me. I don't like I get that's how people make money, but I don't want you coming to my house soliciting, man, to be honest. Let's see what we can do here. 1,200 bucks, decent ring. Okay. These boys up front aren't happy. We're having a body issue again. Just gonna move on. See if we get any goodies here. Okay. You coming? I'll just close this door. Hold on. Close this one. Check. Diamond, 2 diamond necklaces. Okay. Okay. See what we got. For the old safe today. Alright, let's see. 62, 62, 20, 0920. 62, 20, 0920. Alright, here we go, here we go. Man. Oh, decent. It's only one thing, but it's a decent thing if you're gonna get it. Second most valuable ring in the game there. Okay. Let's just streamline this a touch. I'm not really interested in either of those. Not for looting. I already have a bunch of these, but if you're gonna do Tiger Bay, Fort Nerith, Midnight Sapphire, like in the mall with the LAF guys, I do pick up the amps because they are 3A plus. If you don't want to buy the fast helmets from Handshake, or if you're not level, I don't know, there's level 3? I don't remember. Nothing. Alright, let's head out of here. Well then. Well then. Okay. Was suboptimal there. Suboptimal. Any day you're out here getting shot is suboptimal. Just gonna throw that out there. Clearly, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything worth our time here. Mm, 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 mm. went through the house already, but I'm gonna double check. Oh, my Thursday. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? What's he doing? Oh, we missed twice. Look at that. Third time's the charm, as they say. See what Mr. Lucky Britches. Oh, well, how many times we hit him? 4 times out of all that. We only landed 4 hits. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, let's head on down the road. Oh, we're tired. We're tired and we're thirsty. Oh, jeez. What we got over here? Nothing. Nothing but my imagination. Alright, well, since we have an extra, let's pop one of these boys. And we're gonna get on over to Spielberg here. See what we see, huh? Yeah, yeah. Don't shoot me, brother. I'm just running through here. He was kind enough not to shoot us. Big thanks to our local there who said, we don't want none of that guy. Guy looks like a doer. So we shall go check the Spielberg and see if we can get some decent gear. This is a 50-50 for me here, doing a loot run. Unless you're doing looking for gear, I don't typically come up to Spielberg, but see what we got. Check the old house real quick. There is a chest. Doesn't look like we're getting anything good out of it. Okay, see. Could be a waste of your time. Could be. It just was for us. So we will head up the hill. Spielberg, see what is what up here. This is Spielberg's also an interesting one if you're doing some of that PvP, because you can get on the roof over here. How do I know that? Well, because I got decimated by players on the roof over here. I was not happy at all. Not happy. You know, it's one of those things where like you're not ever expecting to look on the roof of somewhere typically, right? Plate 6. Plate 6, we'll take it. I'm not a big Plate 6 fan, but we'll take it. We'll take it. And to be fair, you could take any of this stuff, whether you want it or not, and sell it. In case you're curious there, fellers. I'm gonna just borrow that. And unload that and that and that, and that's it. So Yeah, not big on the plate six. I do like the look of the plate six better. I think it's a better looking carrier than the Phantom, just because of the pouch. I think the pouch is a little, I don't know, a little dangly pouch there. Um, so yeah, but just heavy though, heavy. 8.7 for the Phantom and 15. That's that's heavy, dude. That is heavy. So I'm not a big fan of the plate six, but 3 plus plus is 3 plus plus, my boy. You know. So let's quick get a water in us, and yeah, we'll just add it all up right now. We'll do this. Da 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 da. That's all we got for him. Gunny. Oh, what do we do with? There we go. Alright, those are gone. Lab rat. Couple phones here. Artisan. We do have a credit card. Chain coat. Appears to be everything. So we got. That's pretty freaking decent, honestly. Wow. Didn't seem like we had that much. We did have that nice ring though. 20K just from that? No way. We did have 10,000 in jewelry. I don't think we had that much in other stuff though. That's a hell of a run for right there. I don't think that's right. We must have had some cash or something else up here. It's 20K for that section is crazy high. Think we made an error there, boys. Might have errored up on that one. Not 100% sure. Don't blame me, but could be. I don't know. Just saying. Not real sure. Okay. Do another little water in us. Okay, okay. So, now that we've done that, we have, in fact, figured out that safes are, in fact, safing, which is nice. My boy, what you doing down there, my boy? All right, well, what to do, what to do? What should we do? We could always go to... Let's go do our top side, which is going to be from Foxtrot and run down through here. Now, if you want, so our north side run normally does include the mansion and the roadside market here, which I mean that's a purse and then a purse and two jewelry boxes. So decent, right? But if you don't want to take the extra 20 minutes for doing this upper section here, because it does take forever. Plus, I mean, not only that, you are flying out to Foxtrot too, unless you kind of go backwards, which you can, and why don't we do that? So we'll backwards this up a little bit. So we can go Juliet 4. I don't want to run there, so we're gonna be a little bit lazy.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en
Fly.
route to November 1.
Actually, it's getting dark too. Nah, I don't want to do it in the dark. I don't want to do it in the dark. Scary in the dark. Plus, you can't see. Although I will say, if you're not concerned about recording or streaming or doing anything like that, where other people are, you know, you want other people to be able to watch, then yeah, don't worry about it. Nighttime's the way to do it. Bad guys don't see as well, so yeah, and you can buy. Obviously, 0.3 has been out a while, but we have the ability to buy the 31s from this Yahoo right here at level 4. I think, yeah, level 4. So there's no reason not to use them. And you can find them. PMC gearboxes all over the place have those. So, actually, let me grab that. Oh, I don't have a helmet on. Yeah, all right, we'll just roll without then. Try not to die on our way over here. So I will say, uh-oh, there's, okay, yep. So we were doing great for a second with the whole flying off the hills. Uh, if you check out the change log for,
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
thank you. If you look at the change log, they have made tweaks to the sliding down hills, so you're not gonna just take off down hills anymore out of the blue. Like you lose your footing and just yoink straight down. They have changed that, so I would say, yep, it did seem a little bit better. We did launch off the hill for absolutely no reason there too. There, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Strap in. We're heading out.
Now we got to fix this stupid leg problem here. It did seem better though. I will say, I did expect to fly down that hill a lot sooner than we did, in a much grander fashion as well. So progress for sure with that. I would say definitely better there. You don't notice this either. The sticks or the logs, if you want to call them, on the ground that you're constantly getting hung up on. I will say you don't notice, unless you're paying attention. It's like I don't notice that I'm not doing it, but when you do get caught up on them, you definitely notice it, right? So I'm a little bit, oh, here's the trail over here. I was about to say I'm a little lost. There is an AI that hangs out over here, so gotta be weary of that fella. What do we got going on over there? Got some white lighting going on over there. Yep, seeing that? We're seeing this on the edge of the screen there. Not too sure what the heck that is about. Where is this guy? Is he not here? Alright. Oh no, there he is. We're just not as far as I thought we were. Hey fella. Get out of town. No way, dude. Yeah, Oh, there he is. Brother, no way. No shot. Look at that. Look at that. He should have been Dunzo from the first one. All right. Working backwards here. Let's see if we can make the jump. Nope. Sure didn't. I went to hit the spacebar and we went nowhere. So look at that. Wasted a whole stack of splints already. Man, you hate to see it. You really do. Ah, all right. So it's probably going to be tough to see because, it is nighttime. Look, is it? I don't know if it's coming through on stream over there or if it's just showing on my screen. On the right edge, I'm getting this weird white thing going on. Yeah, it's on stream. Is that a flash? Nope, it's just doing it. Okay, well, all right then. So we're heading up to Tiger Bay Viewpoint. Do some looting up there. Come on, by the bush. Let's go. All right. So this is backwards from what I normally do, but we started over there at the old band Camfit and Fanny P. What do we got? Okay, okay, not too shabby. Keep on going. If you guys want to skip running around the entire thing, if you get to the last big bush over here, right there, you can cut just in front of that. Rotter. Same thing over here. If we keep going, you go up, turn around, and then you have that stupid rock ladder thing. But as soon as you come up, if you find this big bush in a tree, you can actually traverse the hill right here, no problem. Until right here, then you gotta go by the bush. Big bush, big bush. There we go. That's what she said. Yep, yep. All right. Now we're making our way up to the actual viewpoint. And I have to say, I have not come from this direction in quite some time. I'm normally coming the other way. So we're looking for, number one, that guy. And apart from that guy, we're looking for his friend that hangs out on the right underneath that thing there. I don't know if he's there, or if he's moved, or what he's doing. He's not there at all. Okay, well, we'll take it. Why not? Okay, okay, yeah, figured that. Check the old duffel. Ooh, okay. There's a cooler. Let's see. Nothing good. All right. Nothing on the benches. There's normally a guy hanging out under here, so we have a duffel bag, necklace, nice, and a purse right here. A necklace and $556. Okay, not too bad. Not the best I've seen up here, but not too bad at all. So I'm curious, actually, if that dude's over here, because I have seen that before. So come out. If you come out this, same trail that you came in, you can make a right, or just shoot right down by that shack over there. I have seen one time before one of the AI down here once you get down this turn here. So you can see that trail also runs right there. I have seen one right here before. So not the case today, it looks like. We're going to stop here. Go over here on this side of this thing. Oh, goody goody. Yeah, that's not too bad. 1,500 bucks. We're gonna skip on the AKM. I just don't want the weight, and they're not that valuable. In fact, I lied. I lied. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. You wanna know why? We'll compare the two. We'll compare them. We do have a long distance run from here, so I'm gonna drain the stem and pop a stem. Do be careful, boys. Do be careful. I'll show you why. We'll see if it's fixed. The falling down hills thing is supposed to have a rework. We did see that a little bit coming from Spielberg down the hill, but we'll see here. I don't know if there's any way for them to fix this, but oh, look at this. We can run right through that log. Oh, so nice. So nice. So right up here, actually, should be coming up to it. Is it this one or the next one? It's this one. See if I launch off of this. Yep, sure did. Break the legs every time. Do be careful on that. Watch out for that. So, it would be nice if they could figure that out so you don't launch off of those and break your legs. So, oh, yep, yep. We're hurt for sure, boys. We are. And we got to fix our legs if we want to be able to sprint for long distances and not listen to the dude yell in pain the whole time. So, we'll let our stamina come back up. Look at that. 1.5 stacks of splints gone just like that. So the if you're walking down hills, that definitely does seem to be fixed. So to be fair, coming down the hill from Spielberg, uh, we did the same thing. We were running and we hit kind of a ledge and we jumped off the ledge for not that we wanted to jump off the ledge, mind you, but we did so nonetheless. So we are making our way. We're fairly close now up here. We're gonna hit the old checkpoint. I normally, like I said, I'm coming the other way, so I'm typically pretty full once I get to the checkpoint over here. If you have a gun in your gun slot on your bag, definitely you still want to hit the checkpoint because you can get if you don't have the room, right, you can pick up MP7s, MP5s, and MCXs there, which all are more valuable than the AKM and the CQ. So if you're trying to maximize the dollars, which if you're loot running, that's what it is about, right? So do stop by if if you're gonna be near a PMC crate or a firearms crate rather. Definitely a PMC crate, but yeah, even if it's just a standard UN firearms, the black box, yeah, I would for sure give that a check. See what we got here. We got this dude. That's rude to shoot at me like that, buddy. Manners, manners, manners. Yup, he gone. So, and then don't forget, anyone looking for the UN LRA quarantine key, it spawns here very regularly. Okay, so there we have it. MCX. We have the space currently, so I'm just gonna bump all these over one. I think the MCX does actually take up less space. Yeah, it does. So I lied. We'll put that in our bag. H2, that's a couple hundred bones, and I don't want any of those. Check here, see if we can replenish that strike. No, we sure can't. That's a shame. I'm just running to this guy. I'm not running all the way down there. There, Credit too. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your sacrifice for me. Ooh, not a fan of that guy. So we're gonna hit this buried cache over here. Cache. Who says with the E? Anybody? I go back and forth. I'll be honest. I do go back and forth whether you say cache or cache. It does have an E on it, so I don't know. All right, we're heavy. We are heavy indeed. And at the beginning of the section of this run too, so oh goody goody, look at that. Fantastic. So we'll use this. I really want to swap this AKM out. It's not as valuable as the CQs, but we'll keep it. We're gonna be dropping these 100%. I can tell you that right now. Going to do it. Gonna have to do it. We are way too heavy. And well, I guess we can stop at Winchester. Let's see. Yeah, so we're good. We don't even have to take it. So go over here. We'll do that first. Again, it's a little bit out of order for me. We're backwards right now from what I normally do, but it's definitely out of order for me. Normally, I come from the radio station and hit that cache there. Well, I had another cache on the way. We're gonna go there. I mean, we are full up with heavy stuff too, so not the fun kind of full up. Brother, wait, what do we think? Is this guy gonna turn around and just blast us, or what? Can we just slide by him? Let's see. Oh yeah, he doesn't even know we're here. Look at him. What's up, brother? How you doing, sir? All right, yeah, we'll just leave him alone. You don't bother me, I won't bother you. How about that? Although that did look a little bit like Timmy who owes me $32 for lunch, so might have to go back and check him out. Can't tell if that's a bush or a guy. Yeah, it's a bush. I'm thinking that's a bush. That might be a fella right there, though. Oh yeah, that's a dude for sure. Hey, buddy. Here you go. Maybe this is Timmy. They look the same, I'm not gonna lie. They all do look pretty similar. Are you Timmy who owes me 32 bucks? Alright. Alright. He owes me $6 now. We'll take that off. I'm keeping the tab open, fella. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Not too shabby. From here, we're heading up the hill to the radio station. I will give you a little tip, fellas. You can't see very well right now, I understand. Neither can I. It is dark. But if you stay over towards the right over here, you can actually go up and down the hill without problem. More left, you can kind of see, I'll show you on the map here. In this area, right, there's a trail that kind of zigzags down the hill like so. Uh, Fairly large drop-offs. If you stay just to the east side of that over here on the right, yeah, you can go up and down the hill without a problem. I don't know if I would advise sprinting down the hill, even in the update. The falling down the hill is definitely seems better, but you still do that stupid thing where you like fly off the freaking hill. Let's go around here. Nope, 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 not there. Right over here. Up through the bamboo. And I'm actually gonna skirt off to the right here because I'm gonna go through my preferred clearing method of the radio station. Just just how I like to do it. So you saw me there. Maybe you didn't see because it is dark. But I skirted. Use the old. Hello, someone's here. Someone is here. Let's get in here. Let's be a shyster and try to loot it before they do. Or maybe we'll be nice and we'll just help them clear it out. I don't know. I still can show you my... What is going on here? Wow. Are you experiencing this too? Did it just get super bright for you? That's different. Okay. Uh, yeah, I like running through here. Oh, goodness. Now we're gonna have to go back over here. Where him is? Nope, don't see him. I'm guessing he's... Oh, there he is. So we're gonna let this dude. He was here first. Talk to him real quick. Yo, yo. Did it get like real bright for you for a minute outside? He's ignoring us. He's straight up ignoring us. Okay, well, we'll at least show you guys. If you guys don't have the SRS key and you've never seen it inside it, this is what's in here. You get a firearm box, a PMC gear crate, and a ammo box here. There is loose loot in here occasionally. Uh, Most often it's like drinks and stuff, but I have found necklaces hanging around, so we are not likely to grab any of this stuff. You can see that guy took the ammo out of there. I would do the same. He took whatever was over here, and we'll just check this real quick. But if you do not have um, the room key there, I will show you where you can get it from. So we will come on out here. You can see that guy's looting up. So you do have a medical crate. There's a duffel bag. There is a firearm crate there. Over there, you can see a ammo box, and then obviously the loose loot that is around here. In here, or loot, you want to check over here the shelves and the desk. I'm not gonna take anything just because we're gonna let this guy do what he's doing. But over here, and it's there, so we can actually show you, is the SRS room key. So if you don't have it and you've been looking for it, you can find it there. I find it's probably, I don't know, a 30 or 40% chance. It's there fairly often for me. Like, not every other time I come here, but every third time or so it is there. So duffel bag in here, plus again loose loot, kind of all over the place. So make sure you're checking. This, yeah, he's still here. So I didn't take anything. It's all still there, man. Well, I don't know. Let's just, yeah, microphone's on. Well, okay. Well, since he didn't want to take anything, he didn't even check this stuff. So we will. We're here. Why not? Why wouldn't we? Um, Interesting. To be fair, this is the experimental, and honestly, whatever we're picking up here doesn't really matter. So I'm just kind of running for checking the old bugs and such. So yeah, we'll go check this one here. See if there's anything good in this Duflay bag. Yep. Okay, we can call that a bit of a win. We'll use this. And I didn't even look at this table. So some food there. You can find the black laptops in here, the reinforced military laptops. So plus that and the key, I would say definitely worth giving that a check. I can't see where this guy's going, but for me, normally, like I said, this is backwards from what I would normally do my run. But from Oscar 1, I go to Billabong Fet and then up to the market, and then I come down here. So I don't know if that is what this fellow's doing or if he's going this way. I don't normally come down this way to go there, or I don't go up this way. I do go down this way because you can see this is kind of the way that we came. But normally I go down over here through the bamboo, and it gives us a bit of a straight run across. So, alright, so it gets sketchy by the trees here. Once you're past that, pretty safe. So you can see we're leveling out now. I'm gonna pop a stem here and haul tail over here to the villa. If I can go the correct direction. Alright, bit of a hill here, bit of a hill. Let's see what we're looking at. Leg breaking territory for sure. We didn't go down soon enough. Here we go. Yep, super dark. There's a tree there. Definitely smacked my face on a tree. I would say though, I think definitely the hill fall or hill slide, whatever the devs mention it as. Oh, wait a minute, we're missing over here. We'll just check it. I'm pretty sure that dude hauled ass to Villevong Fet. Not 100% sure, but I would guess. Let's see. So, okay, we'll take that, and we'll take that. But that is where we are going. We'll just follow the route a little bit. See what, see if this guy's been over here yet or not. I don't know. We will find out though. Yeah, my boy was straight up ignoring me though. Trying to be chill. We're gonna head over here to the crossroad. Pull this up real quick if it'll let me. There we go. So this is the crossroad we're going to. And there's a truck over here. We're gonna check that out. Now there can be AI on the road, so I don't know what you guys can see. Probably nothing, much like what I can see. But there's that truck we're looking for. Alrighty. Is a purse back here? Yeah, he's been here. Alright, so we're gonna head up to the villa and see what's up there. Normally I hit Winchester on the way this direction. Maybe we will actually, thinking about it, because we are super heavy. Yeah, let's slide by the old Winchester here. That's probably, if I had to guess, I would say that dude is probably over here, unless he's going south. But it sounds like, obviously we did miss out on the jewelry box at the radio station, but yeah, it happens. It comes with it. I didn't actually expect to see anyone out here doing loot runs on the experimental, to be honest. But here we are. So we will come on up. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Guess we're going a long way. Let's see what we say here. Is this guy in here? Hey fella. Oh. Okay. Okay. Keep it in your stomach there, fella. Hey. Nice hit here. So we will quickly drop those and pick these up. Hello. So that alone is a fairly good hit. Before we get too deep into that, let us check out Gunny Man. So, and this is the less expensive CQ. You can see this one's 670 because of the L-can on it. So just keep that in mind. If you have to choose between the AKM or a CQ, take the CQ. Even the cheaper one here is worth more. So that being said, you can see this bare bones MCX is pulling just over a stack versus the 670 for the CQ. So, you know, if that's what you're dealing with, obviously go ahead and take that. But hey, we picked up an MP5 and a nice M4. I typically keep these uh, because they've got some decent parts on here that you can't buy. Like for instance, the butt pad. You can't buy those. Hard to find. Actually, I don't think you can find them outside of picking up weapons. And then just some other harder to find parts like a 60 round magazine, the nice JPGS gas block that is a limited vendor thing. You know, like if you try to buy these from Gunny, the 60 round mags, they're 4 per server, right? And then the gas block, where is that? Down here somewhere. Where is it? Somebody pointed out to me. Where is it? Okay, I missed it again. Is it that far down? Yep. Okay. So tell you what, let's do this. Click on that thing. That'll help us narrow it down. Where are you? There it is. So again, here it is. 4 available. Only 4 available. So I tend to keep those, but we will sell. We will sell so we can see the MCX was slightly more valuable than that. And this thing's what you would say is fairly kitted, so not too bad. Obviously the MP5 is lots of bones. For the sake of the monies, we will sell it. Let's see, what do we got here? So dun, da, 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 and then we'll do that. So we are now up to 27. Nice. 31,342. And we've hardly broken a sweat. We will sacrifice 7 of those dollars, which I don't think is a huge deal, guys. I'm feeling like, though, my man already hit the old villa, is my guess. Probably hit this whole section up here. So, yeah, I don't know where that dude went to, but I'm hoping he didn't destroy this area too. So, we're going to head north up to the villa and then up here, see if there's anything left. Actually, here's a good thought. Nope. Okay, let's get rid of the boonie for now. And we're going to have to rock a helmet. I don't want to rock that helmet. Do I not have any laying around? Get out of here. Well, we'll get one then. 800 bones, boys. Keep that in mind. We took $807 out of our loot there. This is going to make it a little auto adjust. Thank you. It's just going to make it a little better for the navigation. Lets you guys see, lets me see, that sort of fun stuff. So we're going to head on out. Go see if this guy hit up here yet. If you did not see, you're joining in prior or after us hitting the Fanny P. Yes, the safe did have the loot in it, so that is one of the big fixes they're saying for this patch. Is the ooh, they're actually recognizing the lights now. Where is that guy? Anybody see this guy? I don't see him. There he is. Hello, sir. You go. So, and again, that's probably like a front-facing thing. I know if they're facing away from you, they like won't notice that you have a flashlight on at all. They do seem to notice lasers though, which I don't know what's up with that. Come on, Barrel, let me go. All right, moving north here. There's the old villa up on the hill there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Seems like we're running horribly slow right now. So let's go. I have not yet experienced that bug from yesterday. We'll see what happens though. We are still... No way. Does that guy see us? No, he doesn't. Okay. Let's do a little, let's do a little covert head cracking here. See that guy up there on the left as well. Which I don't know that I've ever seen anybody over there. Hello. Come on, dude. Those are all good hits, I feel like. I mean, I'm not like an expert marksman or anything, but pretty sure we got that. Let's see about this fella. Oh, he don't dropped. He don't did drop it. Yo, where you at, brother? Probably hiding in the back. That's what I'd be doing. Well, to be fair, IRL I'd probably be peeing my pants. Some dudes with freaking nods just out of the dark came and started shooting at me. Yeah, I'd probably pee myself. Okay. Not good there. Hello, sir. No. No, that's okay. That is okay. He's got some money. So, I was going to. I was going to go up to the marketplace first because that's more. Oh, there's dudes here. Okay, so that is what we'll do then. I do see that guy on the road, which tells me this is probably good to loot up here. So let's do this real quick. He's down. Look at that. So maybe, or maybe the guy went to the VV and just didn't come here. Oh no, not real sure. Hello, fella. Can we see you? No. We'll just do it with the light on. Sometimes you gotta do it with the light off, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, don't shoot at me, brother. Thought we were friends. I thought, is that, no. Dude, I thought we were friends, man, what happened? Where'd he go? Oh, we're in single fire mode. How'd that happen? I mean, I can guess how it happened. I pushed the button to do it, but I don't recall that. I don't recall that at all. A watch and pearl earrings. Pearl earrings are nice. Very nice. Check the briefcase. Nope. And the chest. Hey. Nice elaborate ring there. Those aren't too bad. See anything else worth our while in here? Keep your eye on the right. There should be another guy up there. Likes to hang out behind that bush and just pop out of nowhere. Check the old Duflay. Nothing worth it. Checking the tables real quick. Maybe he's not just gonna be there at all. Alright, tables, 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 tables. No, no. Alright, we're gonna head across. Pick up our purse. There it is. Hey, 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 look at that. $2 grand out of that purse. Take that all day long. Hey, fella, where'd you go? Are you coming around to pull a fast one on me? We're gonna find out, because there's normally a guy there, and I don't recall shooting him yet. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. he's just not there at all. That's different. Hmm. So looking at the table, small chance of loot here. Yeah, he's just not here. I've never seen him not be there. Pass. Where'd that guy go? Oh, there he is. Oh, no. Bamboo. Pass. Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's go hit the villa. We're going to pass on the buried cache over here. Oh, by the way, these dudes can have the VV key if you don't have it. Just so you know. So don't forget, if you're going to shoot them, might as well loot them, boys. Might as well loot them, I say, right? Yep, my boy over here is agreeing with me. He knows. So we're going to head on up to the VV. I'm not a huge fan of kicking down the front door and going that way, but maybe we'll do some SEAL Team 6 stuff and just pop them from nods, even though there's plenty of white light up here for them to see us. So, tough. Gonna be tough. Gonna be a toughie. Not really, but we will see when we get up here. I wouldn't think. I mean, I do know some people go hit like Ban Fujin and just go hit the BP room, and that's it. They don't even loot the rest of it. So I guess I could see somebody coming up here to hit BB room and then not doing the rest. But there's that guy. So let's turn that off, turn that on, and we'll crack him. Or not. Still or not. Alright, we're gonna move on. That's horrible. That's not at all what we want. Not at all. But that does help us a little because now all those crackerjacks are looking out the front. And we're gonna come in the back door. Sneaky, sneaky. Nope. 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 No one over there either. Okay. Well, we're gonna white light it, boys. We're white lighting just 'cause, you know. I think I see a flashy light over there. I'm not really sure. Doors open. Maybe somebody did run through here. No? Alright, well, everything's closed. Highly irregular, though. Oh, now they're popping up on us. Good. Weird, though. Yeah, doors open. So that dude definitely came through here. We're just lucky enough to catch it while it's reset. Good hits, good hits. Very good hits. Best ring in the game you can get right there is the platinum. What's it worth? Let's see. 4,500, I think, for that one. We'll see. I don't recall if I think it's like 4,500 bucks. And we're just gonna end up skedaddling out the back gate because I don't want to mess with any of these dudes in here. Because they should have been where they're normally at, and they're not. So yeah, I'm not real sure where they be. You know. Well, they were yelling. Is he right Hey. Kind of weird they're all over there. We are on experimental again, so hey, fella, we'll take that. So it's, I mean, you never really know. Anybody else hanging out? Front gate guy, don't know where he went, but he hasn't tried to catch up with us yet. Got a tracker there, snag on that. Pass, thank you though. Check these boys. Deal with that guy. Well, that's suboptimal there. Suboptimal. Okay, okay, 11 bucks. 44. No key, man. I haven't seen a VV key in forever. I don't know where that dude is. Normally you figure that guy'd be pushing up here. Not the case. Not so much the case. Alright, we'll go check over here. Still don't see that guy at all. I don't know what he's doing. Go checking in here. Let's see. No. No. Check the back room. Water there. We'll pass on it. No, pass on that. Alright, cool. Well, we gonna ski-daddle. So that is that section of my loot run there. Again, normally I'm hitting, I'll fly into Oscar 1 and then hit Billabong Fet, then go up to the marketplace, go down, hit Winchester, I hit the crossroad, then I hit that buried cache, just southwest of the convoy there, then I hit the radio station, and so on and so forth. We just kind of done it backwards from what my normal would be, but let's see. Uh, that's not bad, right? That's not too bad. 2 grand cash, and then we got some good stuff. We got I'm gonna guess close to $10,000 in jewelry just off of that. So let us trying to think on, yeah. I'm trying to think whether we want to go count what we just picked up off of there or just keep moving. And I think we're gonna keep moving. Actually, let me check up the line here if we have stalwart. We do. So we'll just keep moving. We're gonna go to Quebec and continue backward. Oh look, we got a bunch of dudes up here. What are they doing? What are you guys doing up there? Finally, you're having a bunch of dudes in server. Muga. Look at him. He must be looting, man. Now he's going to base camp. Going to the base. I would say something else, but I'm not going to. Yeah, check that, man. We got some dudes assaulting on the freaking hotel. I love to see it. Love to see it. We got this guy. Dope, man. Super cool. All right, so
Roger. Raven is in the air and heading to Oscar 1.
Quebec. We're gonna go to the old Quebec. See, I think we got time to run over here. And continue the backwardsness of my normal loot run. We'll call it the loot run reversed. Give me something good.
reporting. I'm on my way. ETA 30 seconds.
30 seconds. So that looks like everything. We did get a little luxury watch out of there. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Alrighty. Let's. Yeah, alright. We are gonna need a drink.
Landing, get in, go!
Get in, go. Let's go.
Get ready, we're moving out.
So, heading on over to the Quebec, and then we're gonna go run through the Banfu. Like normally, I'm coming down south. This time, we're gonna be going up north, which is gonna be different. Thanks, bud.
Get ready, 1 minute.
So, yeah, I can't say that I've ever gone
We're
north
getting close.
through here. So
30 seconds.
we normally what I do is I'll run. So I run through here, and once I get through here, I kind of come back and come down over here. We obviously can't go in that way, 'cause it's gonna put us right smack in where all the AI are at. So. Not going to be optimal. And check this out. If you guys haven't seen this, this is new.
Move out.
Instead of in deployment, right, you would get safely in deployment or in deployment. Now they've changed this to you are outside a friendly area. And then, look at this. It pops up red and does all that good stuff. So that's also new if you guys have not checked that out. We need to go this way. Yes, we do need to go this way. Just as I thought. So we'll go hit this buried cache by the pond or lake or whatever this is. Whatever you... I don't know that I've ever seen this little hut here before. That's something. Is this a new little spot, or... Never noticed that before. Okay, let's keep moving. So we're gonna hit the buried cache up here, and then go run through the Banfu up there. Pretty good room, honestly. The BP room is one of the nice rooms because it does allow you to loot, and PMC firearm crate is in there. So look at this. See this? Look at this. We're gonna run right through it. That's so nice. So nice. Oh, look, we're thirsty now. So let's pop that. We're gonna head down south. So like I said, normally when I come down here, I come down this hill over yonder, kind of in that area there. We're not gonna be able to go up there, go that way. So we're gonna head all the way south to the road here and come up that way, which will put us hitting the room first instead of last. Which I will say, I think there are a lot of people that when they come here, they'll come Quebec 1 and they'll just come straight to the BP room and loot the room and then get out. Which can we get up here? No. All right. So if you're looting, like, dude, there's so much more in here to loot than just that. So don't forget to check the kids. I know it's different, but they do do be having stuff, so we will white light it here just so it's a little bit easier to see what's going on. So we're gonna check on here, and then we'll head upstairs. This here is the room in question, BP room. And this is why this is a pretty decent room. You get a firearm box. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. So we can fit the shotgun, so we'll take it. Although the MCX is smaller, by the way, in case you guys were curious on that. So it makes a little more sense to do it this way. We'll take that just cause. And then you have the jewelry box. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. You can get loot spawning here, and then in this room right here, on the bed here, and then down here you can have some stuff spawn. So not seeing anything there right now. We're just gonna do a brief run through here. I'm not gonna do the full check all the houses and such. No, no. Yeah, maybe we will. Why not? So normally some dudes hanging around up here. None yet. There's a dude in here. Check him. Nothing. Check the house. Maybe because it's nighttime, I don't normally roll through here at night, but seems quiet. Nothing good, man. Nothing good. No. Alright. Keep moving here. Be careful on this section. Oh, we missed. We missed. What a noob. We'll just check the house real quick. Hut, house, whatever you want to call it. Nothing. That's a shame. Sunglasses. You got a duffel bag right here in this truck. Gonna keep my ears open for these bad guys over here. Alright. Typically you see quite a few of them over here, and we do. Yeah, we're gonna leave them alone. And just keep moving. So I don't know if we can actually go this way. Like I said, I don't normally go this direction. I know you can jump down from over here. I don't know if we can get up from over here. Let's see. Nope. Oh, there we go. So do be careful, because right over here is where the AI dudes hang around. There are some dead bodies over, or like AI bodies, or not AI, but like, you know, civilian NPC bodies over there. You know, like this type of thing. There are quite a few of them over there. I think 2 or 3 along that stretch. So, I mean, they can obviously have loot cache, so can be worth it to check them. I'm just trying to roll through here. I don't know, maybe it was that guy yelling at us? I don't really know. Go up this way. Come on, go. Can be some boys up here. I've never seen anyone down here. But I have seen them walk that path to get over here too, so. So we'll check the purse here. A ring and a camera. cameras aren't. Well, at least that camera is not terribly valuable. All right, so we're having a body bug again. There we go. Check the children. So let's see. Just not seeing any flashlights or anything. That is something that was actually, since we're actually out at nighttime, I'm not normally. So I hear somebody over there. See if we can see if the flashlight things are fixed. I don't know if these dudes are just not flashlighting or what. I heard somebody. Well, we're here, so we'll check this dude and this dude. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Alright, we're gonna leave it. Can be looting this house right here as well. Or building. It's more of like an office building. So, pop in here if you so desire. Some drinks so far. Check in here for our stems. No such luck. Alright, alright, well, we didn't see any flashlights, and didn't see any good stuff. So, let's move on. Let's move on. Here we're gonna go north up to the stall. See what we do. Oh, it's becoming. I was not looking at what time it was, so that could be why we didn't see any flashlights. The flashlights turn on at 21:15, and they turn them off. Same thing with like the street lights and such at 04:15. So from 9:15 in the evening to 4:15 in the morning is when the AI will walk around with flashlights on. Okay, heading up to the wart, the stall wart, and we'll see what we got. We're doing really well. We're ahead of what I would assume we would be at, especially having missed the radio station, the purse over there. So yeah, I mean, I think we're doing pretty well. Loot runs are always a little bit, it's kind of whatever you get for the lottery there, but okay, 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 we're gonna take all of those. All right, so let's see what we end up with here. Let's move our boonie out of the way. So you can see we're already at 30,535. Alright, so let's put some small items in, and then we'll do those afterward. So handshake, we have one camera and one tracker. That's it for him. Gunny, we'll do Gunny. Lasso, one phone. That's it. Yep. Da 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 da. Nope, no credit cards. Alright, turncoat is our jewelry guy. So yeah, here it is. Here's that ring. Remember, best, most valuable ring in the game. 5.5k. Super good. The decorative earrings, obviously, those ones are always good. These DC rings, the diamond coral rings, prioritize those over other things. And then the elaborate ring, obviously, those are pretty good. So, like I said, I figured we would have over 10 grand in jewelry alone. and we've got 15 grand. So pretty dope. Pretty dope there. All right, now let's get rid of these so we can get some space. We will put these together. So 15, 16 grand plus the cash off of that section. That's pretty friggin' good. Not to mention, that's a grand, and I don't know what that is, 600 or 800 bucks or something like that, 400 bucks. So 2 grand between them. Anyways, what is this? Not sure what that's doing there. So we're at 17,865 plus the cash, 20,376. When you put it together with what we've already gotten from other locations, we're at 50,911, 50,911. And we did miss. Uh, we did not get the radio station, so we did miss out on the jewelry box uh, at the radio station. And we haven't even hit this section of the loot run yet either. So we're doing pretty good. Not the best that I've pulled out, but doing pretty good. So from Stalwart, we want to go right here, roadside market. That is the next hit. There's a purse there that we want to check, along with kind of loose stuff. There's a duffel bag, a med bag there. Up in this area right here, this is the starter area for Crimson, so low level AI, not difficult at all. Construction site, if you so desire to hit it, I'm not going to. There's a duffel bag if you have the CS key. I don't remember what's in there. It's a green firearm box. I think that's it inside that room. There's a duffel bag there as well. Up here at Ban Lang Fu, in this house, there is a med bag. And then up, I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. There's a duffel bag. But if you want to hit it, I don't normally. I think I do hit. There's a buried cache here at this location. I do normally hit that, but I'm normally coming from Foxtrot 2, heading over to the Mayor's Mansion. So, um, but what we can do is we can run through all of those. It is, like I said, backwards for me, so it's gonna be. We're gonna kind of end up here, and then we need to make our way down here. So I'm trying to think on how we really want to do that, especially with none of these cops being taken. I'm almost tempted to come hit down here first because we're right by the LZ, and then we can make our way kind of up in here around here, and then just go hit Bearcat, and then end it out at Bearcat instead of ending out way over here and then having to run all the way back down to hit the LZ to run down here to finish it off. I think it'd be easier just to do that. I guess it doesn't matter too much, does it? Yeah, all right, let's do that. Let's do that. We're just gonna go up here and run this. So we should be getting light out. Let's see. Yep, we are getting light out, so we're gonna ditch these. And we will top up on the ammos. So let's head out. Let's get going. Normally I would be going that way, but again, we're doing things a bit on the backward side. All right. tired already. Dun, 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 dun. So, over here on the left side of that pond there, you have the Fonong farm. There is a crate in there, a civilian chest, rather. If you want to go over there and hit it, you can definitely do that. Um, but I don't want to go out of the way for it. So we're going to pass, especially with the um, loot spawn rate in those. I don't think I'm going out of the way for it. So here we are approaching the marketplace up here. So there's 5 or 6-ish AI dudes up in here. Oh, hey. Daggone, that guy was rather aggressive. And I don't normally go this way either, so it's a little bit different trying to figure out where they're going to be at from this direction. We did hurt that guy. Could have sworn I got that dude right there already. Not really. No, no. Did dude go down or what? I don't know. Who? Who? Who that is? Who sees me? Who is this? Who is this? That guy. Oop, I'm having some cracking issues with my mouse here. There we go. A little bit better. Little better on the mouse. This dude get his stuff together? Is that where that's coming from? I'm not sure. We're not full daytime, so it is a little hard to see. I'm not too sure. We'll let them think about it and come to us. Nothing. Brother. Out here risking my life for the loot, and all you have is nothing. I'd have been so mad right there if that dude just wasted us. We're gonna take a look at that dude because we pumped him up. That's what she said. But we put quite a few rounds into this guy. Dude. Dude, really? I don't think so. Nothing. Nothing. Get out of town. These dudes knew I was coming and just decided to drop everything before they got here. Alright, so go over here. This is the real main reason we want to come here is the purse. Alright, alright. 1,200 bucks in a ring. Okay, okay. Where's this guy at? Give him a quick second of looking. There he is. $4. Not even worth. Not even worth it. Okay, who that is? Who that is? Where'd you come from? Where did you come from, bruh? Might have heard somebody down there, I'm not too sure. Yeah, having the old earplugs in definitely makes it hard. Oh, look, dude, we totally forgot about... How's that go on there? Oh, it already has one. Oh, alright, never mind. I totally forgot about that. So we'll have to add that into, to our total. What do you got on you? Anything? Better have something shooting at me like that. Tracker. Maybe, if we can get it, thank you. Let us see. No, what is that? Glasses? Yep. Not seeing much here, guys, to be honest with you. Okay. Looking a little on the slim pickings here. Yep, okay. Go ahead and top that up for now. Alright. So, because we're doing this a bit backwards from what I would normally do, we're going to head up north and go take care of that now. We will pop one of these guys. We got 4 of them left. That's plenty. So we're going to run up here. We'll hit the buried cache. Let the sun come out a bit more. Then we'll go, well, we'll hit Bearcat on the way back. We'll go through this town right here, Ban Lang Fu. Provided our arm stam is back. We don't really have to go through the town, honestly, unless you want to, well, even to check the med bag, you can sneak in there and do it. Normally you only, and it does depend on where they're at. I have gone in there and got the duffel bag without having to shoot anybody, so. Alright, so there we go. Our arm stamina is coming back. This raised house over here is the one that we want. Right there. That's going to be where the duffel bag is at. So let's see if we can be sneak up in here. Oh, we're definitely going to see. A lot of times there's an AI that's like right here by the house. I don't know. Nah. Alright. Alright, so, oh, you know what? Is the duffel bag down there? Yep, it's down there. We didn't even have to come up here. Yeah, see, I haven't been here in a bit. So, see if it was even worth coming in here. Nope, not really. We'll take the 1911 just to take it. Just because we're here, but I wouldn't normally do that. So, the medical bag is down here. We may as well go. Since we're out here taking everybody out. It's in this structure. Oh, thanks, buddy. So, hard to tell if that's footsteps or, Nope, I think it's somebody walking around. Okay, well, we know he's around back here. So, let's go get him. Appreciate you, brother. He's doing push-ups for us. That's cool. That was cool, bro. Cool. Rude. That was rude. So very rude. $9, man. You could have just let me go, dude. You could have. Could have let it go, but he didn't. even worried about these guys, to be honest. Wasn't worried about them. If there's anything in here. Nah. Loose loot only. So from here we're gonna go hit the buried cache. Yeah, let's use that. Which happens to be just north. Up there yonder by that pond or lake or whatever you guys call those. I think I would call a pond is like a small lake, but I know there's like a technical thing for it. Hoffman, don't know if you're still here. Sorry, man. Did not have the chat feed up. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I see it was about a half hour ago, so I do apologize about that. So here is where the cache is at. We got us a ring and a CQ and one of the good chocolate bars that don't give you any thirst. Still here. Awesome, man. Appreciate you hanging out. So here we're going to head on west. Now we're going to the mayor's mansion, which still is a tier 1 or yeah, tier 1 area. It's obviously right outside of Crimson's starter town. Alrighty. So there's typically two dudes over here at this little farm. And then you got one guy that travels like the road I'm on here over to that stand. So we're gonna get our mini map away. Not seeing, oh, there he is. Hello, sir. And there's normally another guy probably around the side over here. Nope, alright. So there is a chest in here, civilian chest. We'll take that e-drink. And the watch. Not too shabby. And we are headed off to the mayor's mansion. We're gonna pop a stem and head on over there. So I would say, thinking about where we're at currently on this loot run, for actually not getting all the boxes and containers, I think we're doing pretty well. I don't know if, I know the safes are fixed, so that actually did help us at Fanny Paradise, being able to get loot out of the safe. So the safes are definitely going to be fixed in this patch. And let's see, running the logs over. Huge, 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 big win for us. Here's one right here. Didn't get caught up on it at all. So let's see. Yep, our arm stem is coming back. Alright. So no one there. We'll go check these couple guys over here. Oh, come on. So it doesn't look like there's anyone. Alright, so we got that guy. I don't see that guy there. He's normally there. And there's that dude there. So we will the sun's coming around on us a little bit, so alright, we're gonna flashlight it here just cause. Yep, so we got this dude in here. Oh, not there. So he's upstairs. Got him. So, jewelry box. Nice. Check this guy. Let's see, 11 bucks, no key. So this is the keyed room, the KVM room. We have a jewelry box. Alright, decent. Not too bad there. We got a tracker. Oh, modern watch. We'll take it, we'll take it. And we have a purse here. Ooh, alright. Probably the worst I've ever seen come out of here. So we do have some loose loot on the tables and stuff in here. Also there, and then on the floor. We've got over here. Not seeing anything good. Peek out the window, no. See some snake wine there on the table. We're gonna grab that. Oh my man. Got him. Check this chest. I like to come sit right here while doing this because it gives us the ability to quick look over here, and it covers us from dudes walking up in the back there. So grab the old snake wine here, quick. Nothing there. Alright. So we're gonna go check. Hear anybody yelling at us from down the hill. Just wanna quickly loot these guys. Right here. Oh, hello. I don't see where that's coming from, so we're just gonna move. I know where the AI are at. They're down the hill there. So I'm assuming that's where they're coming from, but we're just gonna go around. Still shooting at us. Alright. This way we have a nice steel door to hide behind. So looking on the hill here for them. Not seeing them. Run, run, run. See what we see. I don't see him. So he must have made it all the way up the hill there. Okay. Yeah, he's not over there. Oh, hey. Didn't see that guy. Can't popped right out of the bush on us. I don't think that's the guy that was shooting at us, so there's got to be another one that made his way up there. Gotta get some cover here. Check this guy. No. We'll check this med bag in here. No. Okay. Good shot. There you go. We're empty, so let's go. Reload, please. Thank you. Oh, we're getting low. We're getting low. I think we got that guy. Did we not? Did he go down? No, he did not go down. Now he did. Might be another one up there. We will see. Check this guy quick. So, I would say that the KVM is probably one of the best single locations for loot. There's two loose loot spawns on this table. Nothing there today. But yeah, with oh come on. So this is obviously having an issue with that with the experimental. There we go. Nothing on them anyways. But yeah, you get two jewelry boxes and a purse, provided you have the room key there. But yeah, still good. If you don't have the key, you're still going to get at least one jewelry box and uh, the opportunity to loot the key. So there's normally a guy over here. This table has three spawns on it for loot. One there, and then one here. Don't see anything good. So from here, there is a duffel bag in a truck here. I'm not gonna go down there just because it adds too much time. But if you're Crimson and you want to come up here, excuse me, your LZ is right here. So you just literally run up the hill and you're pretty much here. Where we are gonna go is right here for a buried cache down there. Uh-oh. Whew. We missed the ledge there. I thought we were breaking our legs for sure. Alrighty, so we're gonna get over here and pop a strike. So this is normally how I would do this. So fly into Foxtrot 2 there and then make our way west over to KVM and then come this way. Then I hit the marketplace, then Stalwart. Obviously, we're working our way backwards here, but um, what would be nice if any of the devs take a look is I understand in PvP why we wouldn't want to give enemy factions the starter town LZs, but like for PvE, for looting purposes, it would be great to be able to have an LZ right here. So this cart right here is where the cache is in. So check out real quick. That may be a laptop or a bag. It's a laptop, alright. Not too bad there. Alright, so let me take a look and see what is really going to be the best way to get down here. Goodness, so we got to hike to get to anywhere. Foxtrot 2 definitely is the closest one. But like I said, it would be great if I could just shoot over here and pick that LZ, or even if we didn't want to hit these two, or if the devs didn't want to give us those, at least let us get the one that's down in the field over here, wherever it would be. Yeah, would it be? It would be down here, right? Let us grab that at least. So I guess we're gonna have to run up to Foxtrot 2. We made a huge friggin' loop. I just don't want to. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Because I will show you another reason why it is great to be a Crimson is what are they? Charlie. They get the Charlie thing. So Charlie, what is this? One or two? Whatever one is here. One or two. I think this would be two, right? Once you get off the bird here, you have a little checkpoint here. No AI. There's like a box, a gearbox, and then it's either a med bag or an ammo can. I can't remember. And then right here is a UNLRA convoy. So black firearm box, gearbox, ammo box right here, and then there's another black UN firearm box right here, right outside. So What I will do is we will run ourselves down here, and you know what? Let's Lancer looks like it is directly on the way, so we'll stop at Lancer, take that, re-gear up, and push out from there. Oh boy. I don't think we're that heavy, are we? Not too heavy. So we should be, we're coming up on the woods here. Let's just double check that we're good to go. Hate to die all the way out here because we ran out of ammo. Alright, so we're coming up on it. Let's see if we can see anybody. No clue. I think there's probably only like 3 or 4 guys. Golly. Well, they know we're here now. I have no clue what just happened. All my Bluetooth stuff disconnected. We just kept marching forward. That could have been bad. Could have been. Oh, could have been super not good. Alright, let's see what we can see here. They're probably all over here because we're just sprinting up towards them over there. No idea. Oh, hello. There's somebody shooting at us. Oh, and they're hitting us too. That is so rude. Nope, that definitely wasn't anybody. Alright. Oh, we hit that dude in the face. But he didn't go down. I'm good with that. Let's push. See what we see. That's 4 dudes there, so. Here I am. Is that everybody? Find out. Sure enough.
Objective secured.
It
Lancer is
worked.
under our control.
It worked. We didn't bug out this time. That's nice. That's nice. What do you got there, pal? $44. Every bit helps. A phone. Okay, okay. $8. Oh, where'd that other guy go? There he is. Alrighty. Let us unload the goodies. And let's see, we will reload. We will top that off, top this up. Do that yonder. And let's see, laptop. Gunny, we will do those. Oh, we missed that for handshake. Lab rat, we do have a couple phones. Artisan, we don't have any credit cards. Oh, we missed that key though. I think that's a $60 key. Alright, so let's see. We got. I'm having some mouse problems here. 5,200 bucks basically, and then so 6,700 from there brings our total up to 57,618. That ain't too bad, and we're not done just yet. Let me do this real quick. Give me a second real quick, guys. I'm gonna food up here. I'm gonna reload these, and I'm gonna take about a 2-minute break, and then I will be right back. So give me 1 second, guys. let's jump back into it. Alrighty, so we are going to go down here and check these out, and then hit our sawmill loot area, just so I can show you why being a Crimson is better, I think. Although I am Mithras currently, but it definitely pays, excuse me, to we'll try to avoid these areas with these AI that are just gonna blast us out of nowhere. Like these dudes, we definitely know they're gonna blast us. So the starter towns are all really the same. It's just the things that are outlying the starter towns. So, like, Mithras, for example, they have the mayor's mansion up there. None of the other starter towns have a mayor's mansion, which doesn't really make sense. Why are you shooting at me, brother? I'm just leaving the area. Please leave me alone. Oh boy. I don't know if we're gonna be able to run through here without having to shoot some guys. Just don't think so. I'm trying to let our stuff build up so we can just sprint on through. I think there's gonna be a dude down here we're gonna have to deal with. Uh-oh. Let's keep going. Yeah, we shot their friends, so they're definitely mad at us. Let's keep going, keep going. Check the dude over here. Is he there? No. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yep, so there's that guy I was talking about. I always remember that guy being there from the start of town, and rude, bro, rude. Leave me alone. So that guy was there. It didn't look like he was there initially, but. Oh, goodness. Oh, he got us too. Man, oh man. What? What? We'll loot this guy. I'm not too worried about the going back to. Oh, $39? We're rich. We're rich. Can't believe it. Alright, so. So here is near, very near, where that LZ is at. So this would be what, Charlie 2? I think. Don't quote me because obviously I can't see it. I believe that's Charlie 2 though. For you Mithras guys, would be super cool if all the factions could get all the LZs. Again, I get it for PvP, not having high level guys just come in here and, you know, take advantage of people trying to start out in the game, but, you know, for those that are trying to, circle the whole map and explore and loot and such. So let's take a peek at the map. So you would fly into, I think it's here. It might be here. I think, is it here? Where is it at? It's over here. Let's look at, like, here, for example. Right, so here's that field. So that is where Charlie 2 would be, where Bravo 2 is, and then the checkpoint is in the same location. It's just what's down from there is not the same thing. So same thing up here. You would be Charlie 2, right here, wherever it was. It's right around here somewhere, and then boom, right here. So that's where we're at. So this is the same for all of the factions, I believe. So in here you get an ammo box. Now, and this is tier 1 stuff. Or Alright, somebody wants us to run a shotgun, I guess. This is tier 1 stuff, so it's not great stuff, but that said, I mean, this is the starter town. So, like, you're expecting starter town stuff, so easy, right? That's easy. Everybody gets that. What not everybody gets, though, is what's down the road here. And that is an ambushed convoy. Right here. We're here already. So, let's look at where the LZ is at. Right here. We'll use that little pond thing for reference, right? Right here. Yeah, right at that pond thing, that little area of water is where the LZ is at. So that's it. The LZ is there. And boom, here we are. We are at a freaking ambushed convoy right off the bat. So, yeah, I get we don't want all the areas to be exactly the same. I'm about that. I support it. Um, and if you ever watch any of the Madfinger dev streams for Gray Zone, you would see why they talk about the starter towns being not they're not completely identical. We missed that guy. They're not absolutely identical, but they are pretty identical, right? So they're close. They're not exact, but they're close. And then the outlying areas, obviously, as we're seeing, is there only two guys here? Are not the same. A little bit, but not. So as a level 1 guy, first day playing Gray Zone, you come and shoot two guys. I think there's normally like 3 guys here, but you come and shoot 2 guys, and dude, you're already boom picking up. Look at that. We'll take that. I think we're gonna take this too, just because it looks pretty cool. It's a level 3, so it's a Lancer, but it's a UNLRA Lancer. I think the Lancer normally is steel, and it's heavy. And I'm gonna take that just because it looks cool. And then we have the firearm box, the ammo box. There's a bunch of so those are decent rounds to get there. Let's see what we get here. MP7, MCX. Come on. Like how do you beat this? Look at this. We are getting some stuff. Can we loot that guy from outside the truck? Or if it'll let us. I don't think we can get up in there. Oh, 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 oh. Yep, there we go. Nothing in there. A driver here. Yep. A ring. So, like, and this is starter town. This is like, why didn't I have this at Mithras? And this. We're not even done. We're not even done yet. All right, let's see. Guy over here. 27 bucks. So, Crimson guys and gals, this is definitely should be on your radar for coming over here and checking this out. Very easy, not difficult. I think there's a med. Did we? There's a med bag around here somewhere too. There it is. Hey, look at that. So, oh, wait a minute. Where was that guy? By a tree over here somewhere. I don't know. I'm not gonna look for him too hard. Find him. Yep, here he is. 12 bucks. And remember, we were empty coming over here. So everything that we're getting right now is from here. So once we move through there, we're going to continue down the road to the west at this crossroad, and there's another UN firearm box down here. Now there is 1 to 3 AI down here. But again, these are starter town AI. These are not difficult. As I say that, my man eats Straight up eats my 855. I think we're gonna find that we hit that dude up in the shoulders. So my thing would be he'd probably be dead if we that was a real life deal, but yeah. So maybe just one guy. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go look in here because I don't remember if there's anything. Oh, yep. So hello. That's got to be for a task or something. For like a crimson task. Maybe a pop-up task. I don't know. Dynamic or whatever they call them. I don't remember to be honest. So look, I mean, look how just simple this area is. I'm a little nervous we're gonna get bushwhacked by somebody, to be quite honest with you. So in the back of this truck, there is another UM firing box. Now, granted, this is not great stuff, but it's a normal old black UN firearm box. So we have the same opportunity to pull an MP7 and an MCX and decent M4s out of here. So what I tell you about being bushwhacked? Did you see that guy? He existed in the bush. He and the bush were one. Yeah, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. All right, so oh, I thought there was a bag in here. No, there's not. Okay, different building, I guess. Nothing worth. So this is really for the lower level and not even lower level. I mean, hell, we pulled an MP7 and an MCX out of here. So for you Crimson dudes, this is a hot spot that I would be hitting every friggin' day. Especially if you're running around the starter town. And again, like I said, even beyond that, I think it'd behoove you to come on down here and check this out. So, I mean, this is fairly decent, pretty friggin' decent. I mean, this is what do these sell for? 2 grand, I think, or 1,500 bucks. This is $1,000 bucks. This is almost $1,000 bucks. Plus, this is cool looking thing. So, we're gonna head down here now and kind of see what we can get here. Um, so there is a house over here on the right. I don't remember what's in there. It's been a while since I've been here, but there are like 3 AI up here. So we can see the one. There's going to be one on the porch. We can pretty much surmise that already. Pop him. There's going to be one on the porch, I think, and then probably one near the rear of the house. Super dark. That's not too helpful. A little helpful. Oh, there's a guy right there. Double down on him. Alright, well, these dudes just made a liar out of me. There was 2 guys here. Don't see anybody yelling at us, or hear anyone yelling at us. I don't remember if there's anything at all even in here. Alright. No. Oh, there's a chest. So, hey, he. That's very nice. That is super nice. We'll put that down there. Well, I basically called this house, dog crap and gave us 2 strikes out of the deal. I retract my statement. Debris. Check this guy here. $44, so not too bad. 251 deal. So we will head. There's Crusader, y'all, right there, right there. So normally that's where I end my run, is actually Crusader. We'll go swing by here real quick. Check the gear crate. I wouldn't imagine. I don't think there's really a whole lot of guys in the server. This is obviously right next to Crimson, so if there are any Crimson in here, I would guess probably. Wait a minute, I think it's in this. Is it in that? No, it's in this one. It's in the one that has the sloped ramp into it where the truck's at. So check this gearbox here. Nice, nice. These guys are heavy and they don't sell for much. So if you pick that up on a loot run, uh, I probably would not, to be honest with you, worry about picking that up. We're gonna sell it because we're here. I'm gonna keep this. I don't know how much it's worth. We're gonna find out though. So, no. It's worth $250. I'm gonna keep it because it looks cool. I don't think I have any of those. Nope, not for you, Gunny. What do we got? Guns. So $500. I thought that was worth a stack. It's not. Okay. Still worth picking up. 500 bones, $150, and they're heavy. Not worth it. I believe that's it. Let's see if we have a pistol. Nope, no pistol. All right. Lab rat. We'll get. What was that? Oh, we forgot that. 2,500 bones. Lab rat. Take the bone. Turncoat. We'll take that. So we'll pop the. I mean, God, look at that. $6,200 just from that one small area. Plus the. What did we say that was? 250 for that. So $6,500. That's crazy, crazy for just this small section here. Well, and obviously what we picked up here, but unreal, unreal. Let's add that to our total. Oh, plus, wait, don't forget that. So we are currently up to 64,061. Is that what that says? $61. Uh, we're doing well. We're doing very well. All right, we'll top that up real quick. So we're gonna head up here to the crash site. Hit what is there? There's a jewelry box there. There is some equipment boxes up there as well. Med bag. There's some loose, some DED NPCs there, and then they're not characters, are they? They're bodies. We'll call them bodies. And then we're gonna head over here. So that's where we are going. We're gonna get on to it. It's getting to be food time. My boy over here is hungry. He, you boy. Yeah. So my man wanted some Chick-fil-A. Oh, McDonald's you wanted? Uh-oh. Go over to Chick-fil-A, man. So we are gonna hit this. There is normally 3 to 4 AI. There's our first one. I'm gonna just displace this way real quick. Sprinting doesn't really help for them not knowing where you're at, but oh, we're stuck. Good news, we can just run those logs over now. There is normally 1 to 2 guys over here by this truck. I'm not seeing them right now, to be honest. I'm hoping. Oh, there's one right there. He has no idea that we're here. Now he does. He gone. So that's 2. Is that all that's here? No idea. Get ourselves a bit of quick cover to see. I'm not hearing anybody. So here's where that med bag is at. Alrighty, alrighty. And in the back of the truck here is where those crates are at. So you got an equipment box. Let's see what we get. A patrol. I'm gonna pass. And nothing for me in there. Hey, I thought that log was a dude. I'd be still weary of over here. Not seeing anyone. So the jewelry box up here is over here. You got to go behind this downed branch, and there it is. Alright, not terrible. Not great, not terrible though. Alright, 2 guys. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna move on. Check this guy real quick. So this actually normally is the last stop on my way through. Because I'm normally going the other way. So from here I would normally go to Crusader and end at Crusader, and that would be our go around the map. Hello, sir. How are you doing? I'm gonna just... Okay, okay. That should have definitely dispatched that guy. We'll go see if he's got any goodness on him. Check him out real quick. 39 bucks is 39 bucks, if you know what I'm saying. So from there, what we want to do is get our way over here. Now there is a buried cache that is along the road. If you want to hit it, we'll go by there just since I mentioned it. But there is one there. Gonna be a you thing, guys. If you want to hit it, by all means, you can do it. So we'll go hit that real quick. But really, what we want to be doing is going up here to Fooside Village. That's kind of where the goodness is. There's another cache here, a buried cache here, and then obviously the stuff in there. So there's a purse. If you have the key, it's the PV house key. There's actually a bunch of stuff in there. It's a pretty good key. Kind of like the BK room key, or the BP room key. Kind of the same sort of deal. There's instead of a firearm crate, there's a gear crate. Oh, we don't have any lung. Okay. Thought I heard somebody running in the trees next to me. It definitely does help if you don't have the old earplugs in on the game. So this log pile here is what we're looking for. I don't remember where the thing's at because I don't hit this very often. There it is right there. 900 bucks, a watch, and a CQ. And the better CQ that you can get out of these. So I would call that a win. Let's see. Oh my goodness, my dog just let one go. Ugh. My man is horrid with the farts. Alright, so we're going to head south from here and go past Echo Tree. Up the hill down there, you can see where the rocky outcrop is there. That's where we're going. We're going all the way out. It's going to be a bit of a run. If you have stems, pop one. We're going to do that once our stamina runs out. One downside to these is you can't jump when you're moving with when you use strikes. You can jump when you're not moving, and you can vault even with your arm stam gone, Why aren't we sprinting? There we go. But you can't jump when running or walking at all. You can, I'll show you, jump when you're not moving, but when you're moving or sprinting with the strike, you can't jump, which is strange to me. I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. I will say I do continue to see logs on the ground, and I'm strafing away from them, and we don't have to do that. So that is going to be something to get used to, not having to do that, but that's going to be nice. So keep on running, keep on running. We are going all the way down. The Drunken Scotsman has joined me with a party of 4. What is going on? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're enjoying. Out here, big dead tree. We have a cache. Okay. Not too terribly bad. We're at 51. We're going to pop this thing so we don't have to listen to our lips smacking. So that is where that is. We now have a bit of a run again to get on out over here. So kind of going back the way we came, we're just going to go right over there where we came up from the left. So that's where we came from. This is where we're going. Okay. Got to go around all these big old rocks here. Letting our stamina come up. Something you guys can buy, though, I don't think I mentioned it, is Labrat does sell the methylene. So you can pick those up from Labrat. And those are, it's a stamina regeneration stem. And it does not make you sick like the, what is it? I can't think of the name of them right now. The ones you can't buy that are in the bottle. So this is where that other cache is, another decent CQ. That is where it is. And you hear my little man yelling. He's getting fired up over whatever he's playing on his Kindle. So we're now going to head into the village here. Let me put that back down here so you can see the Fusai village. Hello, sir. He sees us. They all see us. So I got 3 guys in a row. We're going to take care of them quickly if we can so they don't run off. He's still there. Oh, he ran. Well, that failed. We did not accomplish what we were trying to do. Oh, come on. There we go. Got that guy. I don't see him yet. He's a little far off to be able to see, but that red roof there, we do get one that hangs out front here. So we're going to have to pay attention to that. I don't know where this dude went. Obviously he got hurt and ran off, so we do need to keep an eye on that. Check this guy. Cache keys and for the loots. Hello, sir. What are you doing there? That's probably the dude from down the hill, which I'm glad he's there because that dude kills me all the time. That is a bushwhacking dude, let me tell you. I don't hear him. Well, I hear him. I don't see him. I don't know where he's at, but he's screaming in pain. We're gonna continue to let him scream in pain while we run over here. No, there's a chest in here if I remember. Yeah. See what we get. We've been lucky so far. Our luck has run out. We're gonna get rid of some of these. Help that container reset. Nothing good. I'm trying to waste a little bit of time because I don't know where that one dude went. Check this guy. So the key, I'll be honest, I didn't actually find the key off of any of the AI in here. I actually found it. I'll show you on the map, and I have no idea where that dude's at. There he is. Hey, what? So I actually found the key here. I found two of them. I only currently have one. But out here, there's an AI that walks the road out here. I found one there, and then that AI we killed on the road out here earlier, I found one on the AI out there. So I actually have not found one on the AI inside the village. So we'll be quick. This guy, 30 bucks for us. It's decent. I don't remember if there's anything in this house either. So let's see. No, nothing in here. Some loose loot. Nothing good. And we'll go over here. Check this house real quick. There's normally, I don't want to say normally. Sometimes there's an AI that hangs out in here, and he will come get you from behind. You know what I'm saying? So we'll run up here. There's normally an AI up here, out front, and typically once you start assaulting in here, he runs right up here and starts letting you have it. So I don't think we got that guy, did we? Yeah, we sure did. So we're looking a little light on AI around here today. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So we're gonna go inside here, and this is where we are gonna pick up this purse. 300 a bone, 300, so 1,200 bones. 1,200 bones, not too bad, not too bad. Check the rest of the house real quick. Nothing worth grabbing in here. So there was not a guy on the porch. There was not a guy on that porch, but there was a guy down there. Which leads me to believe there's probably going to be another dude over here somewhere. Not certain, as always. Nope, we're just super light on AI out here today. Alright, take it. I shall take it. Duffel bag here in the back of this red truck. Alright, nothing great there. You can check this house up here if you want. That's just going to be loose loot, nothing in there. And then this is what you need the PV house key for. So loose loot here, as always, we're looking. And then in here is a decent little room. So we get a jewelry box. So like I said, much like the BP room, you get a jewelry box, and then you get a gear crate. This one, decent. That's 3,000 bones there. I'm not going to take that amp. Oh, alright. I think we're going to snag on that. We're going to, well, I guess we could. It's only going to help us out in our overall, right? So may as well. Although it does add weight to us, so that's going to wrap that up. So we are gonna hightail it out of here before somebody changes their mind. Actually, go check this out. We did not go in there, and I think you can go in this house. Some of them in these villages and stuff you can't actually go in. Yeah, we can go in. I don't think this has anything in it, or it might have a chest. No, this one doesn't have anything. I don't normally go in here. Yeah, it does have a cooler there. And then loose loot, as you can see. So, we are going to ski-daddle. There is nothing else around here for us. So we're going to go down this way and head back to whatever it is over here, Crusader. Since that is the closest spot for us. So that is where we're going to go. And we're going to total all this up. Now, you are obviously right next to Sawmill, which has the Sawmill office storage, which has some good gear in there as well, if that is your goal. Alright, what I'm going to do is just pop one of these, because otherwise it's going to take us forever to get over there. I am noting going down this hill the revised hill slide or hill fall physics that are in this patch. You still do have to be careful sprinting over small ledges because they'll get you. You will still go flying off the ledge, which is somewhat unfortunate, but it's just it's how it is. You do not slide down hills as easy. You're not going to get caught on logs like that one there any longer in this patch. So pretty nice. I am a big fan so far of the 3.4 patch. Do have to say. The big ones, guys, again, are one, no collisions for logs on the ground, which is huge. Huge, 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 huge. So we're no longer going to be running through the woods and just get stuck all the time. So you can see here's another one. We're going to walk right over top of it. Look at that. Where'd that guy come from? So he wasn't here earlier. No way. And there's no way they respawned already. No shot. So no clue where that guy was earlier. But hey, KRD room. Alright. That's the whatever Rice Depot room. I'll show you where that's at on the map. We are not going there. It is a massive waste of time unless you are there and you happen to have that key on you. Me, I'm never going to be in that area, and I'm not keeping that key on me because it is not. It's just not a place to be, really. Just going to be honest with you. There's nothing else over there, and it's not worth going there just for that room. Alright, let's hop into Crusader. We know it's going to be empty because we already took the stuff, so. Alright, so we are in Crusader. We're going to get just a little bit of shade, because I will show you this as well. Another big improvement for 3.4 update is the brightness of magnified optics. You can see that we are not sticking to whatever brightness that we are in currently where the scope is at. So if we come outside, right, wherever we zoom to, and actually it's a little bit brighter here, so we're gaining brightness instead of going the other way and gaining darkness. So before, in the current live servers, wherever you're at is basically what you get, and it could be even darker than that. So instead of like if I'm trying to look out there where it's light and it's dark in here, it's gonna dim down to whatever brightness level we are at. Huge fix there. The logs, not running those over is a big fix. They fix safes, so you can get loot out of safes now, which you could before. I guess the issue they found was that the loot would not reset. So it could be looted one time and then the loot would not reset inside the safe, which I have actually found loot on the live server in a safe one time. One time only. So it is possible to get loot out of safes, but you have to be the first one on the server to actually loot it. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish up here by getting rid of the rest of this stuff. Alright. Oh look, we didn't put our cash away safely. Oh, yep, so the KRD room, we'll touch on that. Where that's at, that's whatever it is, Rice. Yep, that room, Rice Depot key. That is actually way over here. Right there. So that's what that is. It's curious to me why somebody over here has the key for it. My understanding about the distance for keys is either 1 or 1.5 clicks, so 1.5 kilos or kilometers, kilos rather, kilos, kilometers. So 1.5 kilometers. These are obviously 1 square is 1 square kilometer, so that's a kilometer, and then that's another kilometer. So from here to wherever we found that key over here, I don't know, maybe that's within that distance. But yeah, so that's where that is. This is the Rice Depot way over here. Not really worth visiting, in my opinion, unless, I don't know, yeah, there's not anything over here. You know, maybe if you're at Savannah and you want to go run by there, I don't know. But yeah, so that's what we got. We're gonna throw that over there because that is going to be included. So we're gonna. So let's look at what we got here. We got for handshake. It looks like tracker only. Oh no, I lied. There it is. Boom, 3 grand, just like that. Gunny, we're gonna get all of the weapon stuff too. Gunny is also the alcohol guy, so any of the liquors and stuff that you pick up, he's your man for that. Labrat is the phone. Lady, artisan, keys and credit cards. And then turncoat is the jewelry. Fiend, like no other. Alright, that's gonna be it. Yes, it is. So we're gonna stack these. So we picked up 8370 plus this. So 11,332 is what we got from, yeah, just from over here, right? Because we stopped by Crusader already. So that's what we picked up from in there. Pretty decent area. When we total it, this is going to be the final total. There it is, guys. 50,000 plus the 25,393 gets us to 75,393 bucks. Pretty freaking good, if I do say so. We picked up a number of other things that we ended up keeping. We picked up this. We picked up a bunch of strikes. Um, all of those CQs that you find in those boxes are gonna get you 855. So if you're picking those up fairly regularly, like we did, uh, nice and easy to keep your ammo count up as well. So that's gonna end it for us today, guys. I do appreciate you guys stopping by and checking us out. So um, just to recap a little bit on the changes to uh, the new patch. The big ones for me is the scope brightness, not running over logs, the loots, the safes have loot in them now, and the hill fall mechanic has changed, so you're not going to be falling down hills quite as much. So again, guys, I do appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we will see you guys later.